Greetings, Keishlings. Keishprime here with my live reaction of Kingdom, Chapter 681. Okay, last chapter, the Haitian unit infantry made it to the cliff that they apparently have to scale, and it's a biggin. So it's like, how are we supposed to climb this thing? Sujin's like, hey, we can do this. I don't know how. And there's something about Ray as well, so we'll have to wait and see. But it doesn't look very hopeful. But and the title is called Tenacity. Let's see here. So that's good. That's a word that you like to hear in these kinds of situations. So let's see here. We got Denyu Shin. The 1st Infantry Corps just got to the foot of the cliff. What? The 2nd Corps is also rushing it. Alright. Let's raise some hell and distract them. Get as many infantrymen as you can to the cliffside. I'm counting on you. Infantry. So we got Kanto actually leading the charge here, and I think I see In as well. They are just scaling that cliff like frickin' monkeys. Okay. There's the title card again. There's Sujin. Even crap, why can't I remember his name now? Bihei. It is Bihei. Excuse me. Good Lord. Morning phlegm. Anyway, so they all scaled in the cliff. Haitian Unit HQ. Karyu 10. The 1st Infantry has reached the cliff. Yeah, I see that. I guess she could. The captain's group is pushing it. They're completely surrounded. There's nothing we can do. Have they reached the base of the cliff yet? Lieutenant Banyu? How's Ohan? Fine. He's fast asleep. You're making quick work of them. You wore them out for 8 days. Their armies are fatigued. Ours, however, is fresh. I guess so, but the real struggle starts here, right? Lord Gakuhaku, it seems the enemy infantry is trying to climb up the steep area on the right. And this is the Zao Gakuhaku Ko Army HQ with their little teepees. But do they need TP for their bunghole? But anyway, let's see here. They're avoiding the strongholds, traps, and are going to the steep area instead. This is no coincidence. This is Mr. Like either it's like the European helmet guy. They must have been briefed by the Gyokuho. Unfortunately for you, that plan will only hasten your demise. Okay, back on the cliff. It's a little less steep over on this side. Yeah, it gets even worse over here. Climb to the right if you can. And Bihei, oh god, Bihei just fell. Luckily, a couple guys caught him. Sorry, I thought I was gonna die. Thanks a bunch, Kay and Co. Whatever. Just climb onto the cliff already. I'm a little boy. I can't hold you. I can barely hold myself. Well, he's like a teenager, I guess, at this point, but still. Already, if you're just a little careful, this is totally climbable. I think we're actually halfway there. They're throwing rocks. Goddamn Donkey Kong tactics. At this rate, we'll get to the top and no. And Bihei's like, no. Oh God, it's raining rocks. And soon the ground will be raining men once those bodies start hitting the ground. They're like, oh shit, Roo. So there went another. Ooh, right on the hand. Ooh, another face. Oh, God, no. The infantry. It's raining infantry. Watch out. Oh, God, cling to the wall. Head against the wall. It's hopeless. We're in plain sight on the gentler side, too. Move over to the steeper side. Hide under the overhangs. The so-called Rain of Rocks plan. They'll never be able to climb. This is why I wish they had helmets. Damn it. They were waiting for us to climb closer before dropping them. If we fall from this height, there's no way we'll survive. And there's another dude that's falling. Oh, no. And there's Sujin. Move! Move to the left. It's tougher, but we'll be less of a target. No way, we have to climb on that side? That's not just tough. It even slopes towards us. The right side's being forced down, Karyutin. Oh my, half of them almost fallen already. Alright? Did they prepare for this too? Perhaps it is impossible. Banyu, don't think that. It's fine. We aren't so fragile. Keep going to the left. How do you climb this, though? What? Oh, that's our girl, Ray. She's like, I caught up. Kyorei-san, has Kyokai unit reached the base too? Whining about such a gentle slope? You haven't trained nearly enough. Behold my courage, our courageous figure. She's running up the fucking side of the cliff. The fuck, Ray? Wait, Kyorei, she's going to cut the rocks or something, isn't she? Don't show off, Kyorei. You're supposed to be behind us. Shut up. I used to climb cliffs like this all the time with Shiki. And now she's like, Shiki. Uh-oh. The rocks broke. Shit. Oh, whoops. Huh? Who's going to catch her? Ray's falling. So Sujin and Ko. I hope it's Ko because I want that pairing. I can't tell who that is. Ko! It is Ko! Ko did it! One true pairing. Yes. Or one of the one true pairings. I hope it happens. This just, like with the harsh relationship they had at the beginning of her joining to now this. Please, Hara, give us this happiness, please. Anyway, I messed up. Thanks. Yeah, you all right? Oh, after saving Bihei earlier and him now holding on with just one hand, his grip I think is about to give out. Yeah. Okay, she's climbing. I won't screw up this time. I told you to slow down, goddammit. We'll need your strength for when we get to the top. Save your strength and just leave it to us for now, stupid idiot. Coming from a stupid idiot, but okay. Kanto has, he has grown. And I give him praise for that. But you guys can't climb this cliff. We can. Scratch that. We will climb it. Aw, courageous Ko is best Ko. We've lost sight of them. They're probably hid on the other side. We can't even call that cliff or that side a cliff. It's a death trap. Get more rocks. They'll come up this way eventually. It's the only way to the top. Did they hide in the blind spot? Sorry to say, but people cannot climb to the top from there. Did you test it out, Mr. English Helmet? Or Spanish Helmet? Whatever the hell that helmet looks. It kind of looks like a conquistador helmet. So I will call him Conquistador. But anyway. That spot is absolutely impossible to climb. So, Banyu knows? It's not. But how do you... It's simple. Simple? Are you talking about the same cliff? Are we talking about the same cliff here? In the Haishin unit, the cavalry not the best, honestly. The cavalry is not the best, honestly. It might lose to the Gyokuho or Gakukaz. However, they're infantry. Oh, she is praising the infantry. Our infantrymen are superior. How do you mean? Cavalrymen benefit from riding on horses at a young age, but what infantry needs is a strong body. Commoners who carry heavy loads every day are stronger than you'd think. Yes, yes. All them farmers and laborers that became soldiers. And the infantry, the Haitian unit, were chosen through an extremely severe selection process. You chose only the strong laborers and farmers, didn't you? And common folk have grown even stronger after countless drills and battles. 2 years ago, we lost infantry commander Shosa, and I'm sure the current infantrymen inherited his will. Yes, Kanyu did, or Kanto. Can you? Can you feel the music? Anyway, but I don't know. But Kanto there, and we're getting to see the spear. I love it. I'm certain they're overcoming themselves right now, pushing their bodies. Through sheer effort, they're acquired unwavering strength. He's grabbed another rock. If strategy and tactics are involved, other units step in to help. But if it's just rough terrain, if it's just climbing, and we're seeing them going past the... I don't even know how you would even hold on. When you're like completely upside down, like good lord. They will definitely pull it off. Okay. Richard and I were talking about this and we wanted, I think I already mentioned this, like either Ray having a moment or... he wanted like Shujin, but I think this is just a moment for the whole damn infantry, and I will take it gladly. Okay, so we got Conquistador, we got Gaku Hakuko. Let's see here, Lieutenant. They are. It can't be. Don't understand the infantry. Don't underestimate the infantry of the Haitian unit. Their hands are bloody, but their hearts are full with strength and determination. Because they all played Undertale like 5,000 years before it was ever a thing. How about that? So even Ray's gaining an appreciation for them. Arriving at the peak. And that is the end of the chapter. Alrighty. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. One of my quickest reactions to Kingdom, I think, ever. But I'm not really sure what to say that hasn't already been said by me or what was literally stated in the chapter. Ray, little boisterous there, you know, and she kind of got her comeuppance when the rocks broke, when she had her like moment of lax focus. Otherwise, she probably would have realized that those rocks were breaking and would have moved. But I love that it was Ko that saved her. And I'm glad that Ko was also able to help save Bihei as well earlier. Because, you know, I don't really like Bihei in the beginning of the series, but I've grown to like him as the series progressed. I mean, he's definitely earned his commemorations, you know, in battle and, you know, just always trying his best when you know the man doesn't really want to be there. I don't think any of them who wants to ever be in war. Unless you're a damn warhawk that's profiteering off of it a lot, and then it's like, yes, war, more war. You need spears? I give you spears. You need bombs? I'll supply them bombs. But anyway. But yeah, things like that. I'm loving Bihei for that. Like, he didn't give up. He just is like, oh shit. You know, but he continued to climb. So, that's great. And then the whole infantry, they continued to climb, even when their compatriots were being bludgeoned by rocks and falling to their deaths, if they weren't already dead yet. tried to save the ones that they could, but, just sadly had to let some of them fall. It was just. I should have guessed that this was going to happen. I figured they were going to start shooting arrows, but I guess they figure, hey, save the good ammo for the war. This is simple. We just throw rocks. Are they going to run out of rocks? I'm actually kind of wondering how many rocks they actually have up there. Like, did they just, know that this terrain was here likely? I mean, it is their territory and their kingdom, so makes sense. Did they, foresee this battle and just start gathering rocks on their way to the location and just haha, they will climb this cliff and then we will bludgeon them. But yes. So that's an interesting tactic regardless. It's an obvious one, but I still like it. And the fact that there was a rough spot that they don't expect the infantry to be able to climb, and now they're overcoming it and they're finally reaching the top by the end of the chapter. Love it. And Kyokai, what she said is true. 2 years ago when they lost Shosa, who was, deputy commander or the deputy of the infantry, it's he, along with Shujin, raised these men and trained them to be the best that they possibly could. They wanted the Haishin unit to shine, and they succeeded. And I think Shosa would be so happy right now. Especially at Kanto. He inherited his spear, and he's inherited his will in more ways than one. He was directing the men, to go to the rougher side, and all that kind of stuff. And he was telling Rei to cool her shit. It's save your strength for the battle ahead. So it's he's thinking, which is not a Kanto thing to do. So I love that. He's grown as a character. Ko might soon have a girlfriend, I think, because she was thank you. It was the way she stuttered. She doesn't say thank you very much, so that might have been part of it, but I think it's just her relationship with Ko is going to be developing over the course of this arc and probably the next arc, and then who knows? He might ask her out sometime. During peacetime. Which, when is it ever peacetime? It's the Warring States era. But relative peacetime. So yeah. Yeah. 10 was right. The infantry units of the Haishin unit are the superior of the three monster trios armies. So I can full-heartedly agree with that. Because, to be honest, they were infantry units most of the time in the early days of the Haishin unit. It wasn't until, 5-10 years ago for them, I guess, that they even started to get horses. So, hell, most of them didn't even have armor for the longest time. So it's yeah, these men are superior. While, you had Ohan and Moten that, they had prestige on their side. So they were able to get horses, armor, and everything a lot sooner. Their men were, kicked or fitted out. What is the... I don't know the slang. But anyway, but they were all, decked out. That's, I think, a term. With all the good gear and everything. While the Haishin unit, they were just guts and grit, you give me a stick and you give me hope of victory. That kind of a thing. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I could keep going. The Haishin unit, my favorite unit. I think it's basically everyone's favorite unit, but maybe there's probably some people that like other units, but yeah. I've loved them since they were a 100-man unit, or squad. It's I still love that, when they were hiding in the bushes and stuff. That's what I always picture when I think of one of the greater moments of the Haishin unit. It's I just love that. But And now that they're an army scaling a fucking cliff with their bare hands. Roar, bare hands. But anyway, so yeah, I've rambled on long enough. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I missed, misunderstood. Please let me know what you thought and all that. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Unordinary should be up before this, so check that out if it interests you. Help me reach 500 subs by the end of June. 500. Links down below for all of my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, bare hands and grit.